today is going to be like take 3 or 4 or 5 or 12 for the day. I'm not 100% sure what take we're on at this point. So I purchased this new mic, and it's called a Purple Panda. If you like the way this sounds, I'll put a link to it in the
Importing all preferences from home interface. Systems are now fully operational.
If you like the way this mic sounds, I'll put a link to it down in the description below. It should be a pretty affordable, decent decent lav mic for you to pick up. Now, I don't know, because I've had like 4 or 5 takes with different background noises, so I've kind of been trying to isolate my background noises and just see what the mic itself sounds like. It should really be picking up the nuances of my voice that my other mics did not. It's a slightly more expensive mic than my other ones were, so I'm just trying to up the sound quality for you guys a little bit. I've unboxed this guy like twice now in some videos that I just simply was not happy with. So my Easy-E came in from Entertainment Earth probably about 2 months ago. I'm just getting around to getting this guy out of the box. This is a very, very iconic person. I wanted to say moment, but it's not a moment, right? This is from the NWA. Even though they don't have NWA on here, I noticed that they have his poster back here that I used to probably have on my wall when I was a kid, right? And when I say kid, I mean I was a really young kid. This would have been a band that my cousins would have primarily been into, and because I was young and impressionable, I would have been into as well. Now, this poster is not exactly what it looks like in reality. Now, it should say Easy-E somewhere up above that, straight out of Compton, down I think toward the bottom, but for some reason it doesn't have that in the poster, and I'm kind of confused about it. Maybe they didn't have the license agreements to do that. I'm not 100% sure, you know, how that stuff works or how that would have went down. But this box is very like to those days. This would have been like the scene you would have seen on the poster. This is number 171 out of the Rocks line. I don't necessarily know why they put these guys in a Rocks line, because I wouldn't call them a rock, I would call them a rapper. I mean, that's how I would put that, but that's not how Funko puts at it. And I don't necessarily know why Funko doesn't have a rap line. Maybe they just don't want to add another line to it, or maybe they just don't want a rap line. I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of wish. Oh, I guess it's too far now. They just keep it at the Rocks line, and we'll just keep going with it that way. This is a really awesome guy. As I told you a minute ago, I've had this guy out of the box 3 and 4 times now already, just because I keep having like technical difficulties, which is not normally something that happens to me, but it has happened here on this take for some reason. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So in the closer look at him, his glasses are see-through, so it's kind of awesome that they look like they're real glasses. I don't see any real paint spillover on this guy to talk about, but just to be totally honest, there's not a whole lot that could have spilled over to begin with. What is going on with that? Oh, that's his glasses in the reflection. Oh, guys, I was about to get so pissed that I was back at this again. Now, the one thing I can say is that his shoes and the laces, they probably should have made the laces white. I don't necessarily, it almost looks like they got in a hurry and just left them black. I don't know why they would have done that. The hair and the detail that's put back in here is really well. I like how they made his coat kind of glossy compared to the rest of him. He has gloves on, and he has Compton straight up on the top of there. Now, I almost wish it said something like straight out of Compton or NWA, but like I said, there must have been some kind of licensing agreement that prohibited that, because just thinking of Eazy-E, when you think of Eazy-E and you think of Dr. Dre and you think of all of these guys, I mean, the first thing you go to is NWA, right? So I'm slightly confused as to why they're not, but it really makes me believe that there must have been some kind of licensing agreement that didn't go through or didn't happen. Who knows? Look, all of that's corporate nonsense, and us as collectors will probably never really know why Funko does some of the things that they do. Now, getting geared up for the New York Con that should be starting to release the stuff. I know everyone here has seen all of the leaks that have hit media. Now, none of us know if those leaks are 100% true or if they're, you know what, we just don't know. We don't know if they're true or not, but it's going to be truly interesting to see what the New York Con is really going to have in store for us. I hope that they have some lots of great stuff in store for us, but but who knows? Who knows? We won't know until they release that stuff. I'm kind of hoping that this mic sounds pretty good. Now, like I said, if you like this mic, I'm going to put a link down in the description below that you can go check this thing out on Amazon. So if this is a mic that you're into, like I said, it's a fairly budgeted mic. It's not super expensive. It won't cost you an arm and a leg, but I'm going to go hear the sound quality in a second and just hear what it sounds like. I'm really hoping for some crisp, clean, and sounds that you can hear the nuances in my voice that you don't get at a dynamic mic. And so I've been kind of venturing over into the condenser mics, but the problem with the condenser mic is you pick up a lot of your surroundings that you wouldn't normally pick up with a dynamic mic. But if you can control your environment, I feel like these are the mics to go with. I feel like I got off subject there, but getting back to my Eazy-E, this is a really awesome pop. He's gonna go great with my Lil Wayne, my Biggie, my Tupac, my all of those guys. I mean, it's so Ice Cube. If you're into these guys, I mean, he's going to be a great addition to your collection. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate you watching. Until next time, have a good one.